I took an early maternity leave. I think my belly dropped. It takes so much effort to do anything. Pick it up from the bottom and like walk around, and there were like spots. I did not expect that to happen this early. Good morning, everybody. I'm Grace. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my 34-week pregnancy update. And if you guys have been following along on my channel throughout this pregnancy, you'll know I've been doing updates every 3 weeks or so, but we are in the home stretch now, the final stretch, where a lot of things start to happen. So for these last few weeks of pregnancy, I am going to do updates every 2 weeks. So this is week 34. If you missed week 32, make sure to go catch up on that one. And yeah, it'll be interesting to see how far along we get, if we make it all the way to 40 or maybe 42. Let's hope not, right? So today I'm going to be filling you in on all of my symptoms that I've been experiencing the last couple of weeks, on different things I've done, on what's going on with the baby, different milestones. So I am currently 34 weeks and 6 days along. Tomorrow I'll turn 35 weeks. I'm pregnant with a baby girl due February 23rd. This is my first baby and I could not be more excited. And for today's video, I thought it would be kind of fun to film in her nursery. It is just about finished. We've been working hard on it the last couple weeks. I'm gonna have a video coming out later this week or next week of decorating and organizing the nursery, and then I'm gonna have a full nursery tour up on the channel hopefully before she arrives. So let's start with the basics. I want to go ahead and show you guys what the baby is kind of looking like right now, what the big milestones are, everything like that. So I use the Pregnancy Plus app to track my pregnancy, and when you pull up week 34, this is what the baby is looking like. Very big, getting a little bit chubby. It says that she's approximately 18 inches long. That's so long, holy smokes. And 5¼ pounds. So that's all approximate. It can obviously change. All right, some of the big milestones it says are happening with the baby this week is weight gain. So your baby weighs about 5½ pounds now. Wow. From now until birth, your baby will gain approximately 1/2 pound per week. That's so cool. So she is going to be gaining lots of weight, getting ready to be born. At our 32-week growth ultrasound, they said that she was approximately 4 pounds, 4 ounces. So I would assume that she's about 5 now, if this is correct. Organ development. So your baby's kidneys are nearly fully developed, and your baby's liver is starting to function. That's cool. Yeah, and those are kind of the highlights from this week. It also said she's about the size of a lion cub, which I just think is the cutest thing. So now I'm going to go ahead and get into symptoms and what's been going on. I'm going to go week by week, but you can kind of figure, unless I say otherwise, most of these things have been continuing into the next weeks. So starting with week 33. I noticed that week that my breasts were extra tender and sore, which I would assume is because they're starting to produce colostrum and milk and getting ready for feeding a baby. I also, in the last 2 weeks, I've been so tired and just had really low energy. Now, part of that is because I'm still having a really hard time sleeping, unfortunately. I wake up so many times in the night to go to the bathroom, and then I have a hard time falling back asleep, or my mind is just racing and I can't like shut it down and just fall asleep. So I've been sleeping pretty poorly. I'd say on average I maybe get like 5 hours of sleep. It's not great. So that definitely contributes to the tired and low energy, but also just like being in the 3rd trimester, holy smokes, like it takes so much effort to do anything, so much motivation. So that's been a little bit tricky trying to navigate that. In week 33, I was having nausea and food aversions that felt similar to how I did in the 1st trimester. And just like that, I never like threw up or anything like that, but yeah, just having some nausea in the morning and kind of in the evening, and then like certain foods sounded just really gross for some reason. Another thing that I've been dealing with is sore ribs. Oh man, this is a big one. I'm definitely at the stage now where the baby and my uterus is up underneath the bottom of my ribs. So they're starting to expand, and even up like higher they're starting to expand. My midwife was saying it's not uncommon to like go up a bra size like band because your ribs are just expanding. So I have been dealing with that. It's pretty uncomfortable, especially down low. I'm moving on to weeks 34. I've been having really frequent Braxton Hicks contractions, or at least more frequent than they were. I think I probably have at least 10 a day, if not more sometimes. And especially at night too, like if I'm rolling over in bed or like do a big movement, I get one. Or if, you know, during the day I like get up or I'm like walking around doing a lot of activity, I'll get one then too, which is kind of normal for this stage to get more of those. They're not painful, they're not in any sort of pattern or anything, so I'm not worried about it being like early labor. It's just a thing, and like multiple times a day I'm just like, oh, I have a rock hard stomach right now. Awesome. They are a little bit uncomfortable, just not painful, but they kind of just like make you feel frozen almost, like your stomach just gets so tight. It's like a little bit hard to like straighten up all the way. Also, I think my belly dropped. Like I think the baby dropped, which again is something that happens in, you know, around this time. It kind of happens at a different state for anyone, but I'll show you guys a belly shot at the end of this and you can kind of tell me what you think. But I'm pretty sure my belly dropped, which is actually a great thing because it means that she's not quite up in my ribs as much, which has helped me be more comfortable, which is awesome. But with that, there's definitely been more pressure down low, like in my pelvis, and just my belly feels so heavy. Like sometimes I'll literally like like pick it up from the bottom and like walk around because it's heavy and it kind of is hard on your back, and yeah, and it's just gonna get bigger and bigger, as it should be. In week 34, okay, so I finally broke down and ordered a pregnancy pillow. I remember doing a pregnancy update and being like, I do not understand the point of pregnancy pillows. They just don't look comfortable to me. And now I'm in the 3rd trimester. I'm like, oh, I get it now. Okay. They just provide so much support around your body when you're sleeping and help you feel more secure. And it's actually been really nice. I can't say it's helping me sleep, but it at least helps me get more comfortable while I am trying to sleep. I mentioned in my last pregnancy update, I hurt my back. It's still hurting. It's still been hurting, but I think it's starting to get a little bit better, knock on wood, right? I got a massage this last week and it was wonderful. It was kind of funny. They had like the massage table and then like the front half of it was basically raised up, and then they had this like pregnancy pillow thing where it was like this huge foam pad with like a hole in the middle, basically with some padding at the bottom for your belly to go into so that you could lay on your stomach without putting any pressure on baby. Let me tell you, it felt so good just to like be able to lay face down for a little bit. It's been a long time since I've been able to do that. But the massage felt amazing. It was so relaxing, and we were able to identify the spot in my back that is really causing a lot of trouble. And since then, I've been icing it. She gave me a couple of specific stretches to do, and I've been having Davis kind of massage the same spot that we found, and I think it's starting to make a difference. I hope so, at least. I don't notice the pain quite as strong or quite as often. So fingers crossed, I'll update you in the next video if, you know, the pain is still going on or not. But, oh, nope, there's a package here. Get ready for the dog to freak out. Oh, he didn't notice. I just ordered the last of the things that we needed for the newborn phase off of my registry. because they gave you like the 15% discount, and I think it just got delivered. So I'm excited to open that. Okay, I've also been dealing with quite a bit more round ligament pain, especially at nighttime. So it's the two that are like down very low at the base of your belly on either side. Especially the left one for some reason. When I like will turn over or like do a big stretch suddenly, sometimes it just gets like just this really like painful kind of sore spot where the ligament is, and I'll take my hand and kind of try to like massage it out a little bit, and it helps sometimes. And sometimes I just need to stretch it out or try a different position and it'll help it go away. But yeah, those round ligaments are getting stretched very, very tight right now, holding baby in place as she grows. So I'm not surprised that they've been hurting a little bit more. This is kind of a weird one. I mentioned in my last video, my boobs like started to leak a little bit of colostrum. And I realized just a couple days ago, they're leaking at night. I like got up in the morning and I, went to the mirror to, get ready for the day. And there were like spots, like dried wet spots right around the nipple area. And then later I looked like on my sheets and there were wet spots there too, right where like I lay down on that side. I did not expect that to happen this early. I'm hoping that it doesn't like get much more intense, or I might need to start sleeping with like a sleeping bra or like nursing pads or something, just because I don't want to like stain all my shirts and all my sheets. But yeah, that's been going on and it's weird. It's kind of cool though, honestly. Like it just makes me feel good knowing that my body is like already producing colostrum and getting ready for baby. But yeah, it's a little bit annoying to wake up and be like, oh, awesome. Another thing is that I have been just getting so excited for the baby to be here. I've been excited this whole time. Obviously, you guys know that, but it's getting to the point where it's weeks away. Right now it's about 5 weeks away, my due date. She could come sooner, she could come a little bit later, but I feel like it's just wild. She's gonna be here so soon, and I've been imagining her in such detail lately and dreaming about her and just imagining like her little hands and her little wrinkly baby feet and just holding her, and goodness, I can't wait. So those are kind of like the symptoms. I also wanted to just like mention a couple things that have been going on. So one thing I keep forgetting to mention is I'm on maternity leave. I took an early maternity leave that started in December, and there were a couple of reasons for that. As some of you guys know, I'm a middle school teacher, and my job has just been incredibly stressful basically this year. We're doing online teaching, comprehensive distance learning, as many places are. It's really a lot. I was teaching classes that are not in my content area that I wasn't comfortable with, and just having to like relearn how to teach everything, and it was really challenging. And I just found myself getting so stressed out and just feeling so exhausted by the end of every single day. Like I didn't have anything left in the tank. So we're really fortunate and blessed that I am able to take an early maternity leave. And another part of the reasoning for that was with having the 2-vessel cord. Just a really important thing is that you are managing your stress levels, your cortisol, your blood pressure, and not getting too high, or it can kind of risk other complications or increase the risk for that. And we don't want that. So I decided to take an early maternity leave. Like I said, we're so blessed that we are able to do that. I'm so grateful that Davis has a really good job. I'm still getting paid a bit, but not a lot. And we're just kind of making it work. But it's been so nice to have some time just to prepare for baby coming. I've been filling my days with nesting, really, with cleaning up the house and organizing and getting the nursery ready and all of her little things ready, preparing meals, like freezer meals for after baby comes, and yeah, it's been a huge blessing to be able to be on maternity leave early. Okay, one more thing I wanted to mention. I've also been doing a lot of things to start preparing my body for labor and for birth. You guys know that we took, the birth class online, and we took Taking Care of Babies newborn sleep course, which, was great. We're really excited to try those things. But then also as a first-time mom at 34 weeks, my midwives recommend a variety of different supplements and things you can do to start kind of helping your body prepare. They call it cervical ripening, which I know sounds disgusting, but that's what it is. So a couple of things that I'm doing from that are I'm drinking red raspberry leaf tea every day. I've been eating dates, and been taking evening primrose oil, both like orally and topically. And then also Dr. Christopher's birth prep. I've been taking those supplements. If you guys want to see like how I take them, I will link the what I eat in a day video that I just did, because that includes the supplements that I take, and I talk a little bit more about what they do. But you can research them, you can look into them on your own and ask your care provider about them, obviously before starting any of them, because everybody and everybody is a little bit different. But yeah, I've started doing those things, as well as perineal stretching and being on the birth ball a lot, and just kind of getting ready for labor and birth, because it's like a month away at this point. It's today is January 18th when I'm filming this, and she's due February 23rd, so it's coming up soon. Okay, last thing, I just want to show you guys a belly shot. Although my foot fell asleep when I was sitting here, so that's not ideal. All right, so let me show you my belly here. It has been growing a lot. Look like from the front, from the side. Look at that. My belly button is barely an innie at this point. It's been getting like so shallow, it's kind of weird. And from the side, here's what we're looking like. Can you guys tell like that she's kind of sitting lower? Like I have more space right here, I feel like. I haven't gotten any stretch marks on my belly yet. I kind of think I might be starting to get some like on my hips in here, but it's hard to tell. She's getting so big. She's moving around so much these days, which is super fun. I'm curious to see like how much bigger it's gonna get, right? I mean, we only have a couple weeks left. Alrighty, so that is about it for this pregnancy update. If you guys have any questions or any video requests or anything like that, make sure to leave them in the comment section down below so I can respond to those. Thank you so much for watching. Next time I see you will be our 36-week update. Oh my goodness. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it, and make sure you're subscribed to my channel. I have so many fun videos coming out. I don't want you to miss any of them. And you can also turn on the little bell notification so you don't miss out on any new videos. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!